There was a lot of talk earlier this week, obviously. Why wouldn't there be when you see the British pound drop 11% or something like that, and some big losses in the market? But there was an all-star this week. Drew Zimmerman joins me live from the trading desk. Yeah, this is an oldie but a goodie, Drew.
Yeah, it really is. We had a Q2 performance of 22%. We had June, this asset class was up 17%, and already in July, up 7%. One trading day, up 7%. And
what are we talking about? Yeah.
It's silver. It's the precious metals that thrives in an uncertain market.
Incredible, the way up 7%. Yesterday. That's quite something. But we had this huge, what a week it must have been for you and your business. But $3 trillion in equity value was erased in 2 days.
It was incredible. The sell-off from Friday to Monday just seemed like it could really open the trapdoor below our feet, but it really didn't. We got a change in the expectation of central bank policy. We had the Bank of England come out and say that they may need more easy money over the summer. We had the ECB saying that they may need to change their policy mix. We had China devaluing their currency. And what has that done? On Friday, we had the UK stock market reach their high for the year. The same day, their 10-year bond yield hit its lowest level ever.
It's incredible. I'm talking with Drew Zimmerman, PI Financial Group. Drew, the other thing you just mentioned there, the central bank manipulation, that's what I find it very difficult. What's the next pronouncement coming out that's going to move the markets? We've certainly got the volatility, but I think it's very difficult for individuals to sit back and anticipate some of what goes on in terms of central bank action.
Hugely. Like Lance Roberts said earlier in your show, if you were short the market before the Brexit vote, you were wrong. If you were long the market before the Brexit vote, you were wrong. It really is a difficult market to participate in, and I think that's why we see the bid go into the precious metals. There's a certain uncertainty that is in the market right now, and it is so much controlled by our expectation of what the central banks are going to do. And we had low for longer. Now we have lower for even longer.
Well, what is it? $11 trillion, $11.7 trillion in negative yield bonds right now. But okay, so it's a safety trade. Looks like that's where people are going. You alluded to it right off the top there with silver. Is that where you think the action is or do you feel just safer in that market? Or this is a stand-aside situation, as Lance was saying, with a lot of his portfolio?
I think that's exactly right. I think you really have to, number one, choose your size correctly. You want to be trading smaller, something that you're very comfortable with to deal with this volatility. And the other thing is, if you aren't comfortable, the sideline is a perfectly good place to be. But if you are going to step in, pick your spots and don't try and get too greedy, because what works for 2 days, as we saw with the stock market, can turn around and hit you in the face over the next 3.
That's what makes it so much fun. Drew, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for having me on, Mike.
PI Financial, Drew Zimmerman.